आप लोग को वहाँ पे भेजूंगा, तो प्लीज उसमें आप सभी पार्टिसिपेट करिएगा, जिससे कि सारा चीज अच्छे से हो सकेगा। और क्योंकि कल हमारा वैलिडेटरी है, आप सभी ने हमारा बहुत ही मदद किया है, पूरा सेशन आप लोग अटेंड करके रखते हैं, तो इसके लिए मैं आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दूंगा। और मैं डॉक्टर मुकेश अग्रवाल सर का भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद दूंगा कि सर आप भी हमारे साथ पूरा कंटिन्यूस जुड़े रहते हैं, एक बार ज्वाइन करते हैं तो आखिर तक जुड़े रहते हैं, तो ये भी हमारे लिए बहुत ही जो है महत्वपूर्ण बात है। और डॉक्टर जोशी दत्ता सर जो है एमिनेंट प्रोफेसर है हमारे, और डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एनवायरमेंटल साइंस में वो अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं। और उन्होंने कई तरह के रिसर्च पेपर्स जो है पब्लिश किए हुए हैं, और वो एक यूनिवर्सिटी में हमारे अलग अलग पोजीशंस में अलग अलग जिम्मेदारियों को वो हैंडल कर रहे होते हैं। हर चीज़ को हम बता भी नहीं सकते क्योंकि ये ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म है। और तो मैं जैसा कि आप लोग को ये बताना चाह रहा था कि डॉक्टर जोशी दत्ता जी जो है हम सबके बीच में अवेलेबल हैं, और वो बहुत सारे किताबों पे भी काम कर रहे हैं, बहुत सारे रिसर्चेस में भी काम कर रहे हैं, और अलग अलग जगह से उनके पास रिसर्च प्रोजेक्ट्स भी आए हुए हैं। उनके अंडर में बहुत सारे जो हैं फेलोज जो है काम कर रहे होते हैं। तो मैं अब ज़्यादा ना बोलते हुए डॉक्टर जोशी दत्ता सर को इनवाइट कर रहा हूँ। सर प्लीज आएँ और अपना जो है एक हल्का सा ब्रीफ 10 से 20 मिनट के बीच का एक थोड़ा सा लेक्चर जो है आप शेयर करें। सर प्लीज।
Very good afternoon to all of you. Many thanks to Professor H.S.P. Tonde, the convener of the first Faculty Development Program on National Education Policy 2020, jointly being organized by SANT GAHIRA Guru VISHWAVIDYALAYA SARGUJA AMBIKAPUR and Guru Ghasidas VISHWAVIDYALAYA Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Now, one of the major aspects मैं चाह रहा था डिस्कस करने के लिए is online learning resources, जो कि नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी का एक बैकबोन है. ऑनलाइन लर्निंग रिसोर्सेज, वेरियस ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म्स दैट वी आर यूजिंग for the purpose of delivering our lectures as well as for the purpose of disseminating our studies. तो ये जो ऑनलाइन लर्निंग रिसोर्सेज हैं राइट फ्रॉम द टाइम ऑफ कोविड-19 पीरियड एंड ऑल्सो बियॉन्ड कोविड-19 पीरियड, जब से हम लोग ब्लेंडेड मोड ऑफ एजुकेशन ज्वाइन किए, so the blended mode of education actually has given way to both online and offline learning resources. Now online जो learning resources हैं या online learning platforms जो है, that is one of the major that forms one of the major backbone of current day teaching and research. So there are various online learning platforms, online certification platforms that have been developed by NCRT, National Council of Teaching, Government of India, as well as by UGC, National Testing Agency, as well as it has been developed, ARPIT platform has been developed by IITs, ISAs. So various certification platforms like Coursera, EDX have been developed from time to time. So these online learning resources not only help us to understand a particular subject more deeply, going away from the syllabus curriculum, but it also helps us to actually go for deeper understanding of a particular concept beyond the classroom and beyond the syllabus-based curriculum. So online certification platforms that have been in vogue in current times include Shodh Ganga, which is used as a repository for research work, which is used as a repository for PhD thesis, and which is also used as a repository for various theory and practical based studies in different interdisciplinary courses such as environmental sciences, for example, pharmacy, pharmaceutical sciences, medicine, law, psychology, and apart from that, computer science, artificial intelligence, etc. So UGC in its newest regulation has actually advocated for online certification and value-added courses through online learning platforms. So the online learning resources, for example, Shodhganga and Arpit has given to faculties such as us, both universities in higher educational institutions, in colleges, way to understand a particular subject and also develop a conceptual understanding of a particular subject. And online certification through online learning resources has also been done, like Coursera and EDX, for example. They are some major platforms that have been developed worldwide for online certification of both faculty members as well as research scholars, as well as students in the higher classes, in higher academics. They support various throughout your teaching learning process. They support through innovative methodologies and pedagogies. They support the students as well as through online tests, assessments, and evaluation criteria, and finally online certification. And these certifications are valuable and are considered worldwide. They are actually they act as a parallel as well as an alternative platform for imparting education to even the marginalized section of students who are not aware enough or who are not privileged enough to receive the latest forms or the latest models of education due to their remote locations or due to their remote accessibility or due to their enrollment in remote colleges of different sections of our country. So, to bridge the gap, basically to bridge the gap between the rural and urban divide, and also to provide the insights of modern pedagogies and evaluation criteria and curriculum framework to the remotest and the marginalized sections of our society. These online courses, learning resources actually help to bridge the gap and also promote the students even from rural backgrounds to come and in the national curriculum framework and participate in national competitions, national level as well as international level competitions through gaining knowledge, through research methodologies, and also through developing innovative models. It is very important, basically, in technological subjects such as engineering and technology background subjects, where engineering graduate student can actually do the hands-on practical as well as through vocational skill courses in e-learning platforms and can also gain e-certification. So it ensures holistic development of both the students as well as the teachers. These online learning resources also within the barriers and within the boundaries of particular his or her location help students to go away and ask questions, like the students who miss the classroom, proper classrooms of colleges or educational institutions. It helps them actually to gain to be at par with their counterparts who are from urban societies or who are from Ivy League colleges and universities. So this is one of the very important aspects. Apart from this, I wanted to highlight one major aspects that is being overlooked in the higher educational framework, that is plagiarism. As Tunde sir was saying me other day that we have not mentioned much about plagiarism or academic theft. Plagiarism or academic theft is one of the major aspects of our research, and UGC has laid out regulations regarding and is very strict regarding anti-plagiarism policy that has been proposed in 2018 through the Urkund platform that was developed by UGC. we actually ensured zero plagiarism in our dissertation and in our PhD thesis. But Urkund, I personally believe, is not a holistic or maybe a comprehensive anti-plagiarism platform. We can actually rely on various other anti-plagiarism platforms like Turnitin and Authenticate, which can actually help us to identify our percentage of plagiarism in scientific documents and can help us develop a plagiarism-free research or review paper. So it is mandatory for any research scholar or it is mandatory for any faculty to give attention to the plagiarism part of any policy or document, scientific document. And it is essential for the higher educational institution or the university where he or she is enrolled to ensure that every student undergo this plagiarism check while submitting their dissertation or PhD thesis works. We in Sant GAHIRA Guru Vishwavidyalaya developed an anti-plagiarism policy as per the UGC directives, and also we have undertaken and developed a committee at the university level for promoting anti-plagiarism policy in affiliated colleges and constituent colleges within our jurisdiction. With these words, already ma'am is there, Seema ma'am is there. So I welcome ma'am, and I look forward to hear your speech. Thank you participants for your patient hearing.
A very good afternoon, Dr. Seema Rai ma'am. On the behalf of the Faculty Development Program organized by the Sant GAHIRA Guru Vishwavidyalaya jointly with Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Today's our expert, Professor Seema Rai ma'am, is a eminent professor of this university, Department of Geology, Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. For his brief biodata, I would like to invite Dr. Lata ma'am to present his biodata. Dr. Joshi Datta sir, present ma'am biodata, please.
A very good afternoon, ma'am, and all the delegate participants here. It gives me utmost pride and immense pleasure to read out the biodata of Dr. Seema Rai. Ma'am has been a prolific researcher and academician in her domain. She has done her PhD in 2004 from Department of Zoology, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi, and qualified GATE and BHU rate in the year 2000. Ma'am has almost 9 international publications, 10 national publications, and 1 book to her credit. Apart from academic presentations, she actually has presented 20 conference proceedings and paper presentations she has to her credit. And ma'am has been invited for talks in various colleges and universities across India, which include Department of Zoology, Vishwabharati Shantiniketan, Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, Bilaspur, Faculty of Biology, Department of Animal Physiology, University of Warsaw, Poland. And she has also presented in the Institute of Genetics and Animal Breeding, Polish Academy of Sciences, and also in Warsaw, Poland, with Professor Tom Somilskal. She has been awarded with projects from CSIR New Delhi, from Department of Clinical and Experimental Pharmacology, University of Insubria, Versi, Italy, Department of Science and Technology, First Track Young Scientist Award in 2005. Details of projects include neuroendocrine modulation of lymphocyte function in albino rat, Rattus norvegius, role of endogenous melatonin and catecholamine, funding agency being UGC New Delhi. Melatonin receptor expression following steroid-induced toxicity in lymphocytes by UGC BSR research startup grant. DBT under boost to university interdisciplinary life science, action of melatonin on ovarian free radical load and cytokine secretion in normal as well as experimentally induced anovulatory condition in rat in vivo and in vitro study. Teaching experiences include her teaching in Department of Zoology, Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, Bilaspur, Department of Zoology, Banaras Hindu University, Varanasi National College, Danapur, in Magad University, Gaya, Bihar, Patna Central School, administrative experiences include being assistant warden in Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalayaya, acting in charge Department of Zoology and Secretary Treasurer in Indian Female Study Group. Fellowships and awards and honors of ma'am include Member Executive Council GGV, INSA Visiting Scientist under International Exchange Program, Commonwealth Academic Staff Fellowship Award by UGC, Assistant Editor in Chhattisgarh Journal of Science and Technology, Young Scientist Award, Department of Science and Technology, ACRC First Track, European Invitation Fellowship, Qualified Research Entrance Test of BHU and GAHIRA. So it is our great pleasure to hear you talk, ma'am, and the podium is yours, and thank you for giving your precious time in the first faculty development program on the 6th day of first faculty development program on National Education Policy 2020 jointly being organized by Sant GAHIRA Guru Vishwavidyalaya, Ambikapur and Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, Bilaspur. Ma'am, the podium is yours.
Thank you for this nice piece of introduction, and I welcome you all. First of all, I would like to say that please do not consider yourself as a participant only, because you all are the faculty member. I hope so. And second thing is that just I want to know which language will be very smooth and understandable for all. Like it is Hindi, English, or English mix, whatever. Please let me know.
Mix, ma'am, take care.
Okay, mix. So secondly, I would like to thank to Mukeshji, because the lecture I never shared this among the teachers that I'm going to deliver something, because we all know छोटी छोटी चीजें स्लॉट्स में सभी जानते रहते हैं, कुछ लोग थोड़ी ज्यादा जानते हैं, कुछ लोग थोड़ा कम जानते हैं, बट नॉलेज सबके पास होती है. खासकर बहुत ज्यादा. हेलो
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, continue, ma'am, continue.
Okay. So, secondly, I apologize for my late joining to all of you, and पहले से ही मैं माफी चाह रही हूँ क्योंकि मुझे बहुत कम समय है और 3 बजे मेरी एक और मीटिंग है. So within half an hour, I would like, without wasting any time, within half an hour, I would like to have some brief regarding the topic given innovation and reforms by strengthening the IQAC of NAC. है ना? IQAC, many of us, we know IQAC. We know about the NAC also. So if we explore the NAC is National Assessment and Accreditation Council, है ना? बहुत सारी अभी रैंकिंग की प्रोसेसेस इंडिया में आई NAC के बाद. NAC, it was very long ago. It was started probably in 94 sometime, and it was very raw method of assessment. अभी बहुत सारे रिफॉर्म्स हो गए हैं, ऑनलाइन सारी चीजें करी जा रही हैं उसमें, लेकिन उसके अलावा NIRF की रैंकिंग है, उसके अलावा टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया की रैंकिंग है, उसके अलावा और भी बहुत सारी रैंकिंग है जिसमें कि हम सब जानते हैं कि यूनिवर्सिटी कहीं ना कहीं पार्टिसिपेट करती है. लेकिन हम यहाँ फोकस करने जा रहे हैं नेशनल असेसमेंट एंड एक्रेडिटेशन काउंसिल की जो रैंकिंग कोई भी यूनिवर्सिटी या कॉलेज लेती है, उसमें IQAC का क्या रोल है, उसको IQAC की स्ट्रेंथनिंग करने की और रिफॉर्म्स करने की कौन सी जरूरत है कि हमारी NAC की प्रोसेसेस बहुत ही स्मूथ हो जाए, जितनी मुझे अंडरस्टैंडिंग अभी समझ में आ रही है. तो सबसे पहले हमें ये समझना पड़ेगा कि एक्चुअली द इंटरनल असेसमेंट क्वालिटी जो जिसकी बात हम करते हैं, वो IQAC किसी भी यूनिवर्सिटी में या किसी भी कॉलेज में है तो उसकी ड्यूटीज क्या होती हैं, उसके रोल्स क्या होते हैं ना. क्योंकि अगर हम ऐसे लेमैन की तरह बात करें, थोड़ा जनरल, वी आर फ्रॉम द स्कूल, लाइक, सो इफ वी विल टॉक अबाउट द IQAC, तो जनरली क्या समझ में आएगा, इट इज directly responsible to the principal for the development of quality culture in the institution through internal quality assurance committee. बहुत सारी उसकी एक integrated committee बनती है बड़ी सी, और वो ये assure करती है कि overall जो हमारी डेवलपमेंट होगी, हमारे यूनिवर्सिटी की डेवलपमेंट होगी, उसका एक डायरेक्टर होता है या जो भी प्रिंसिपल कोऑर्डिनेटर, आप व्हाटएवर द नोमेनक्लेचर यू कैन गिव एज पर योर ऑर्डिनेंस एंड द पॉलिसी ऑफ द यूनिवर्सिटी एंड द कॉलेज एंड द अदर डीम्ड यूनिवर्सिटी। तो जो भी हम देते हैं उनकी ये एश्योरेंस करनी होती है, उनको ये एश्योर करना होता है कि हमारे जो इंटरनल डेवलपमेंट होंगे वो कैसे ऐसा हम करें कि हमारे जो प्रोसेस है, जो एक्रेडिटेशन के प्रोसेस में जाना है, उसमें हम उसको मीट आउट करें, उसमें हम बहुत अच्छा कर पाए। तो ये जो IQAC का डेवलपमेंट किया गया, रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज को दी गई कुछ, इसकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज क्या क्या है वो बड़ी मायने रखती हैं किसी भी चीज के लिए। फर्स्ट इज टू डेवलपमेंट ऑफ क्वालिटी बेंचमार्क, जिसको हम पैरामीटर्स भी बोल सकते हैं, फॉर द वेरियस एकेडमिक एंड एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एक्टिविटीज ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूशन एंड टू कैरी आउट द गैप एनालिसिस। कहाँ कहाँ क्या क्या बेंचमार्क हैं, क्या क्या पैरामीटर्स हैं, बहुत सारी जो हमारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस में बी कॉलेज बी यूनिवर्सिटी कौन सी एकेडमिक एक्टिविटीज हो रही हैं, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एक्टिविटीज हो रही हैं, उनके बीच में कहीं कोई गैप चीज तो नहीं है, ऐसी एक एनालिसिस करने की जरूरत होती है। इसलिए एक पॉलिसी रिफॉर्म हमारे जैसे गुरु घासीदास यूनिवर्सिटी में बनाई गई कि नहीं, वॉट एवर सच काइंड ऑफ एक्टिविटीज, आइदर इट इज द एकेडमिक, ज्यादातर एकेडमिक एक्टिविटीज की बात करें तो, लेकिन उसमें हम एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव एक्टिविटीज भी डालते हैं, दैट हैज टू बी रूट आउट बाय दी IQAC। अब लोग क्वेश्चन करते हैं क्यों ऐसा, क्योंकि generally we organize the program and we forget about that. We never prepare any report, we never prepare even हमें डेट भी नहीं याद रहती है। फिर जब हम अपनी एनुअल रिपोर्ट बनाते हैं तो हमें याद आता है, अरे वो वाला प्रोग्राम कौन से डेट में हुआ था, जरा फाइल खोलो देखो कहीं फाइल मिल रही है कि नहीं। So what we are going to, we are just creating a data bank by routing any kind of program and submitting the report into the IQAC center. ये एक बहुत ही हेल्दी प्रैक्टिसेस होनी चाहिए और इस तरह की गैप को हमेशा एनालाइज करनी चाहिए। सेकंड चीज है फैसिलिटेटिंग द क्रिएशन ऑफ लर्नर सेंट्रिक इन्वायरमेंट कंड्यूसिव टू द क्वालिटी एजुकेशन। जब हम लर्नर सेंट्रिक इन्वायरमेंट जब तक हम नहीं क्रिएट करेंगे, जब तक कंड्यूसिव इन्वायरमेंट नहीं होगा एजुकेशन का, until and unless we will not able to improve any academic institution, we cannot able to uplift the academic institution, and that has to be done by the activity, the maturation level of the faculties which are appointed, which should adopt the required knowledge and technology for participatory teaching and learning processes, carrying out periodic check of the course outcome attainment and action taken from each faculty, and is mapping on POs, PEOs, PSOs and COs. अभी आप लोग कैरिकुलम फ्रेमवर्क बना रहे हैं। आई डोंट नो हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू इन योर इंस्टीट्यूशन आर गोइंग थ्रू the implementation of a national education policy. So a national education policy says that whatever the curriculum framework you are going to produce or you are going to frame, you have to produce the program outcome, the program specific outcome and the objective outcome and the course outcome. ये सारी चीजें आपकी होनी चाहिए, और कौन सी यूनिट आपके प्रोग्राम से और आपके कोर्स आउटकम से कितनी इंटेंसिटी रखती है, मॉडरेट है, ज्यादा है या बहुत ही कम है, इंटेंस नहीं है, तो आपको वो कैरिकुलम मैपिंग करनी होती है। उसको भी ये क्वालिटी IQAC सेल जो है वो इनहेंस कराता है, उसकी ट्रेनिंग भी देता है। थर्ड इज monitoring the action taken by the department on the feedback response from the student. टीचिंग लर्निंग प्रोसेस कैसे इम्प्रूव होगा, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। लाइक मैं आज आपसे बात कर रही हूँ या मैं कुछ भी छोटा सा इनपुट आपको दे रही हूँ इस छोटे से टॉपिक के लिए, तो सबसे पहली चीज उभर के ये आएगी आपके बाद, आपका जैसे ही हमारा लेक्चर खत्म होगा आपको एक इंस्ट्रक्शन मिलेगा कि ऐसा है कि मैडम का फीडबैक दीजिए। तो वो फीडबैक क्यों लिया जा रहा है? शुड सच काइंड ऑफ टॉपिक और द लेक्चर और द रिसोर्स पर्सन कैन बी कंटिन्यू फॉर द फ्यूचर और नॉट? दिस इज द मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव। वैसे ही टीचर्स के फीडबैक की जो चीजें होती हैं वो स्टूडेंट से ली जाती हैं, और स्टूडेंट ये बताते हैं कि नहीं ये टीचर फला जो है उसका अगर 90% से ऊपर है तो वॉइस मॉड्यूलेशन का क्या है स्टेटस, control कितना है. There are 9 or 10 parameters. On the basis of that the feedback has been done by the student of each faculty member, and on the basis of that the teacher are being informed by the academic section and the IQAC section that okay this such and such teacher needs to improve these quality to improve the teaching learning process. So this is also to be done by the IQAC cell, and this actually will reforms all the processes in turn of the output of the quality education of any institution. The fourth is dissemination of information on various quality parameters of the higher education. जो हायर एजुकेशन के क्वालिटी पैरामीटर हैं, बहुत सारे क्वालिटी पैरामीटर, पेडागोजीज क्या है, उन सारी क्वालिटी पैरामीटर